to Glamour Girl 16. We are in my kitchen making glamorous chocolate chip cookies. So the first step we're going to do is, this is just a hand recipe book that we have, is preheat oven to 375 degrees.
And we already did that.
Sorry, we're just making sure we did it and stuff. Then in a small bowl, this is our small bowl, we're going to combine flour, baking soda, and salt. So what we have, we just have the flour that we're going to put in, and we're going to put 2 1/4 cup. So I'm pouring it in here, and make sure you level it out. I just have a knife that I'm leveling it out to. So this is awkward. Hope you can see it. I can't see what you see, so I hope you're seeing all this, or else 2 1/4 cup of flour. That's all there is to it.
Next we're going to do baking powder. We're using Arm & Hammer pure baking powder. And if you're wondering, here's a quick tip. In the shower, you can put baking powder in your conditioner and it makes
baking soda
in your hair, in your conditioner. Just mix it in just a little bit, and it'll make your hair really shiny and healthy. And
it'll get rid of all the chlorine, so if you're like a swimmer or just went to the pool, it works good.
Yes.
So she's going to put how much baking soda, then we look 1 tablespoon. So I hope you can see everything. The camera's up over there.
So we have 1 tablespoon.
So we're hoping you can see everything. So as you guys can see, she's putting in the bowl and stuff. Sorry.
Okay, so that's in the bowl.
And then we're going to set aside, so we have this whole mix.
And I'm just going to, okay. I'll go mix it. I'll mix it.
I'm going to get I'm going to go get the other bowl.
So you're supposed to use 2 bowls for this.
So I'm getting another bowl. Sorry, we're just like rubbing. So I have another just plastic bowl. And in a large bowl, combined butter. So we have all this.
So we pre-measured out the butter.
So we have all this butter. We didn't have the stick. We recommend the stick, and we're just gonna dump it into our large bowl. It's kind of hard to get out, so I'm gonna scoop it out, as you can see. This is a lot louder than how we put the flour in. So now we have all the butter mixed in there.
Okay.
And then we need sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla. Sugar, we need, Lauren, you can add the
sugar?
Yeah, white sugar, 3/4 cup. So that's 3/4. So get your measuring cups. If you don't know all these, you're going to need.
So we have our sugar here.
Sugar's right there. So she's going to do all that. So again, we're going to just scoop it in as much as you need and then dump it. So again, we are putting 3/4 cup of sugar, of white sugar. Then we'd add brown sugar, and she's just going to do that. So for brown sugar, 3/4, firmly packed, so kind of hard. So she just put that sugar. So brown sugar, just scoop that again.
How much?
3/4.
Okay, so 3 of these.
So she's, as you can see, she's all doing that all. And then you put vanilla in. We're actually out of vanilla. It doesn't make a big difference, but vanilla is just good. And if you have vanilla, 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of vanilla. So far in a small bowl, we combined flour, 2 1/4, baking soda, which is 1 tablespoon, and salt, 1 tablespoon. In a large bowl, we did a cup of butter, or like a stick or whatever, sugar, 3/4, brown sugar, 3/4 cup, and vanilla, which vanilla is 1 tablespoon. Then we're going to beat it until creamy, so we all know how to beat it. And then we're going to beat in the egg. So Lauren just beated it. Oh, this egg started to get out.
Before I did.
And yeah, she beated it before we all. So we're gonna 1 egg, and if you haven't heard, you get a separate bowl, then you pour it into there in case you get any shell in there. So again, I hope you guys are seeing this all. It'd be a bummer if you weren't. Well, we can't redo it, so. So crack the egg.
And kind of use your finger to get the stuff out of there.
And then we're going to pour it into our mix. And then, so we beat in eggs, and then we're going to gradually add flour mix. So that's the stuff in the small bowl. So, whoa, it almost fell. Sorry. So now we have all that stuff, and then you're going to mix well. So we're, right now.
And we put our chocolate chips in before because this family recipe tells you to put the chocolate chips in before you mix everything together because, I don't know, your parents apparently thought that made it really good. So it's already in there. So all we have to do is mix and then it's ready to go.
As you can see, I see the cookie dough forming. Lauren, can you hand me another spoon, please? We added oatmeal in the beginning. Again, we're not going to tell you how to do that all. Or do you want to come?
Now, this dough should be very stiff when it's done.
So, as you can see, we're really working it in. And make sure you can either beat it or mix it. Since we're only kids, we don't feel like beating it because we don't have anybody home. And it could be very dangerous, so make sure you get your parents' permission. So we're really mixing it in. You can double the batch, triple the batch as much as you want. This doesn't make so much.
This makes maybe 3 to 4 dozen cookies.
And make sure you don't eat the raw cookie dough. That's really, I know it's good, but it's so bad. I'm disgusting.
It's not mixed.
So we're really mixing it in. See, this stuff is much better than just like the
Store-bought stuff.
So and it even says on here, I'm reading off one that I found. It just
The oven's ready.
So we're gonna just mix it in. Can you hold that? Can you try mixing it in, Lauren? And make sure you do about 50 strokes or something.
Something like that.
Because you do not want to eat like raw eggs. So now we have it almost all mixed in. So remember, you can beat it, do whatever you want to. As Lauren's finishing it up and getting, I'm going to just read the thing. So, oh, the page switched. Oh, I was like, oh. So, how much flour do you need? 2 1/4 cup of flour. 2 1/4 cup of flour. 1 tablespoon salt. 1 tablespoon salt. 3/4 white sugar. 3/4 brown sugar. 1 tablespoon baking soda. 1 cup softened butter. 1 tablespoon vanilla. 2 eggs, and then chocolate chips. 2-ounce package. Preheat oven in 375. In a large bowl like we did, combine flour, baking soda, and salt. Set aside in a large bowl. Combine butter, sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla. Beat until creamy. Beat in eggs or stir. Gradually add flour mix and mix well. Make sure your chocolate chips are stirred in well. Drop by a rounded spoon onto ungreased cookie sheets. Bake to 9 to 11 minutes. Watch. So we're going to get a pan to put them on. Lauren, you tell them any of it.
Okay, so this dough again should be very stiff. Again, don't eat the cookie dough because the raw eggs can be really bad for you. You never know what's been in them. There's some bad, dangerous bacteria in there that you don't want to mess with. Okay, so for this next step, we have a cookie.
Yes. Make sure
You have a cookie thing to do with.
Wait.
Let me see. I'm just going to reach into the bowl.
Wait. Let me. Did it say? And then an ungreased cookie sheet, so don't spray that stuff into it. And then we don't like using our hands for the stuff unless they're really washed. But make sure you use the scooper and just scoop as many as you think can fill. Make sure you don't put them too close together. We'll show you the final product once we're done. And I hope you really learned a lot. Here's a last minute look on the, if you can see. And they're really delicious.